glorious existence, let us put in mind the many wonderful things our province has been for all of us these times. And now, here's a dance tribute to our mother Bohol to be given to us by the Diwanag Dance Theater of Holy Name University. Indeed, our province of Bohol is like a mother, and it is only proper and fitting that we start this year's Bohol Day commemorative program by giving her due honor. Now, to welcome us all to this gathering, here's a message from our Vice Governor, the Honorable Dionisio Balite.
Thank you, Madam. Governor, Postmaster General Utara, Director Tomano, Tourism Department, for all
Vice Gov lang kay Vice Gov lang. Sa speaker lang, sa speaker lang. Off lang sa speaker,
Mayor Plaisance, members of the Provincial Board, the City Mayor, City Vice Mayor, City Councilors, the awardees, Engineer Alberto, our friend, Arlita, Reverend Father Camacho, Ma'am Serenity Benadi, Mayor Luisa and Dr. Atore. Mga kaigsunan ko, mayo adlaw kanatong tanan. This is a great day for Bohol. Great day in the sense that we are celebrating what is Bohol now and what was Bohol before. One could just imagine the growth of our province. And one could just imagine the many achievements that our former Bolanos had given to our province. Take the case of Dr. Cecilio Potong in the field of education. He was the first and the last Bolano to be the Secretary of Education. In the field of athletics, we had Nino Ramirez in his record jump. The famous Congressman Simon Trujillo in his high jump. In the judiciary, we have the name Justice and Presiding Officer of the Court of Appeals, Justice Ramon Gardula Jr. In the field of politics, we have Senate President Pro Tempore Clarín Ocluay. The late Congressman Enrico Aumentado, being Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. Foremost of us is the former President, the fourth President of the Republic of the Philippines, Carlos P. Garcia. My dear ladies and gentlemen, when in Cebu, Ferdinand Magellan was met by Lapu-Lapu with spears and bolos, and finally slaughtered Magellan. But here in Bohol, led by Sigatuna, Spaniards were met in a perfect of friendship. But we Bolanos, I believe, when pressed to the wall, killed the Spaniards, the Spanish Sprayers, led by Francisco Dagohoy, the brave Bolano that led the longest rebellion in our country. This is the purpose of our Bohol Day. To inculcate into the minds of the youth of our Bolano young people the spirit of patriotism and the love of country and the love of our province, the love of every Bolano, the love for us everyone. My dear ladies and gentlemen, Budget Speaker, Nograles, Carlos Nograles. I welcome everyone in the name of the province of Bohol. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Vice Governor Baliga, for the warm words of welcome. The other night, the Bohol Sandugo Song Festival was held right here in this forum. And as in the past years, it brought together music makers and performers of world-class talents. The entry, which won the grand prize, was the song Kalibay Mo, Kalibay Ko. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the other night's winning entry, composed by Clyde Bongalos Iboho and interpreted by Fedrian Villanueva.
Kung pautan mo, alam kasi kung minsan kitik-tik, di kita malaman, kaya tumag-usala. Isang pamagani mo, natapos na ang atong kalimutan. Ang tulo na may panutuman. Ikaw lang ang isipin ni Lugha, o ikaw ang hinungdan, ganong nagpadayon ko, mukabot sa pangandoy ko, nga karoon mao'y pangandoy ko, mahatag ang kalipay mo. Mao'y tinuod nga kalipay ko. Kung pautan ko ang kasi-kasi, kung minsan kitik-tik, sa pagkahapon ko nga ikaw malipayo sa mata ko. Matulog sa giliran, naglukso-lukso ang dugaan, kaya akan sa mapagibati mo, sa kalipay na gibati ko. Ikaw ang isipin tuhan, kung ikaw ang hinungdan, ganong nagpadayon ko, mukhabot sa pangandoy mo, nga karoon mao'y pangandoy ko, mahatag ang kalipay mo, mao'y tinuod nga kalipay ko. Ang gusto ko kanina na, kaya gusto mo mao'y ang buhat, nanabuhatong na ikalipay mo. Ang kakot ikaw kung ako, kaya ko na himugsunin kalimutan. Alam kanimo, alam kanimo, kung ako ikaw ang isipin ng lugar, kung ikaw ang hinungdan, ganong nagpadayon ko, mukhabot sa pagkandoy mo, nagkaroon mao'y pangandoy mo, mahatag ang kalipay mo, mahatag ang kalipay mo. Amo'y
heartfelt. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, another contribution to the growing list of beautiful original Boholano music. And by the way, Mr. Villanueva was also a judge as the best interpreter. So congratulations, Pedrian. Today, we are privileged to have with us a very important person up there with the Philippine Postal Corporation. Other than being one of our honored guests, he is also here because the Philippine Postal Corporation is opening an exhibit this afternoon at the National Museum Bohol, a set of heritage stamps, some of which pertains to Bohol. Let us now listen to the message of Postmaster General and CEO of Philippine Postal Corporation and a certified Boholano, the Honorable Joel Otana.
Akong pagyupo ngadto sa mga probinsya, opisyalis, city officials, sa local officials din sa probinsya sa Bohol, pinanguluhan sa atong kalangton na gobernador, Edgar Chato, Vice Governor, Dionisio Balite, sa atong Congressman Lando Rene Relampagor. Speaker nato ang among Congressman sa Davao, Carlos Grale. Atong Mayor din sa Tagbayan sa Tagbilaran, Mayor Gisnel Babaya. Director Javier Tamano of the Tourism Department, Region 7. Director Malacapo, the PhilPost Director of Region 7. Mayor Pisas, the AMP President here in the province of Bohol. Military officials, police officials awarded this Governor's Award this year. My colleagues in government, ladies and gentlemen, mahal buntag sa atong tanan. Heritage preservation is an essential part of a community that values itself. The centuries-old churches in the province of Bohol and other historic cultural buildings are physical links to our past. They remind us to love our past and treasure these places in the future. To promote the value of cultural heritage and its role in shaping the Filipino identity, the Philippine Postal Corporation, in coordination with the province of Bohol and the National Museum in Tagbilaran City, featuring some of our notable collections of Philippine stamps in celebration of our national heritage. Our participation coincides with the commemoration of the famous Santugo Festival, an annual historical celebration that commemorates the treaty of friendship between Dato Sikatuna, a chieftain in Bohol, and Spanish conquistadores Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. The 15th century peace treaty occurred in 1565 through a blood compact or Santugo. This historic event is considered an early seed of the Boholano culture. Recently, we issued several colonial churches considered as national cultural treasures built at the height of the Spanish colonization of the archipelago and remained intact for centuries. It was in collaboration with a group of professional and amateur photographers who have this distinct talent of picturing beautiful images of heritage architecture in the country. One of these churches that were featured is the 18th century Nuestra Señora de la Asunción, commonly known as the Taoist Church, which is dedicated to Our Lady of the Assumption. Efforts to restore this important edifice has been done after a devastating earthquake hit the province severely, damaging some of the centuries-old churches. The province of Bohol not only boasts of several heritage monuments and architecture, but is also considered a prime tourist destination in the Philippines. I am proud to say that I was born here and raised here in Bohol, this beautiful island, particularly the island of Manacor in the northern part of the municipality of Itapi. Itapi Island is an ecotourism destination and one of the biggest mangrove in Asia. The Philippine Coastal Corporation is one of the reviving interest of public, particularly young people, to engage in philately and stamp collecting. We have started to participate in some of the events in schools and other institutions to promote the cultural and historical values of the Philippine stamp. Philippine stamps or postage stamps can also act as an ambassador to the country because they always tell stories about beautiful places as it travels around the world through our postal service. These stamps can make known the existence of the famous tourism destinations in our country. Thus, there is a need for national unity to ensure that this national cultural heritage featured in stamps is preserved to the enjoyment of our future generations. Daghang salamat o mabuhay ang mga bulhanon sa tibuok kalibutan.
Thank you, Honorable Otara. At this juncture, we will have the presentation of the Philippine Postal Corporation Heritage Stamp Exhibition. And for this, we would like to call back to center stage Honorable Joel Otara to be joined by Governor Edgar Chato, Vice Governor Dionisio Balite, Congressman Rene Relapagos of the 1st District, Congressman Erico Aristotle Lamentado of the 2nd District, Congressman Arthur Yap of the 3rd District, ably represented by Mr. Rene Espinosa, Mr. Reynaldo Malacapo Jr., Area Director of Philippine Post 5, our provincial board members, and Reverend Father Desiderio Mendoza. Also with Congressman Nograles and our DOT Regional Director Shalimar Taman. Presenting a gift to the provincial government of Bohol to underscore its appreciation for his assistance in making this endeavor a reality. We have here a presentation frame of the heritage exhibit and a replica of the Philippine Postal Corporation head office. Okay, there you have it, a replica of the Philippine Postal Corporation head office. How about we give this presentation another round of applause? Thank you so much. This year is also TBTK year. And we have with us officers of the Tigong Bulanan sa Tibuok Kalibutan 2018. As has been done in the past, they will now be turning over the TBTK 2015 project to their beneficiaries, the League of Municipalities of the Philippines Bohol chapter. And for this, we would like to call on stage Dr. Nick Lopez, the founding chair of TBTK, Mr. David Fabiosa, our 2018 TBTK chair, Governor Edgar Chato, Vice Governor Janicio Benite, Congressman Rene Relampagos, Congressman Erico Aristotle Amentado, Congressman Arthur Yap, represented by Mr. Rene Espinosa, Mayor Alan Roy Piezas, LNP Bohol President, and our TBTK 2015 Presidents. Also to be joined by our guest speaker, Congressman Abrales, and our guest, Director Shalmar Tamasha. Also with our city mayor. And together with all us also here upstairs, sorry, I'm deeply overwhelmed with this celebration. We also have here Ma'am Daisy Alba.
So Dr. Nick Lopez will formally give the certificate to the President of LNP of Bohol, because we are donating these plastic bottle disposal bins as coordinating with and celebrating with the plastic-free world for the month of July, and we will also have a plastic-free Bohol. And we will start in your towns and probably in the barrios and hopefully all over the world. Every town is given a disposal bin. Will duplicate this one and start their own plastic-free municipality. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Alba.
Ladies and gentlemen, may buntag na itong tanan. Before I start, I really don't want to preempt the introduction of our guest speaker, but Congressman Kaka Nograles is here, who's been my friend for 20 years. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank him for being the partner of the Department of Tourism for many, many years. Congressman Kaka, as he is known to us, is the chairman of the Committee on Appropriations. So, tanan among ipangayo ni Congressman Kaka, iya gyud ning ihatag even before, and more so now na naa siya diri sa Bohol, which is Bohol Congressman is really now the jewel of the country, no? With regard to tourism, and we are thankful that you are here with our fellow tourism experts. I've always been announcing to everyone that Bohol is very lucky to have the author of the tourism law before us, former chairman of the Committee on Tourism, and now Governor Chato, and of course the former chairman of tourism also, Congressman Relampagos. So Bohol is in a very good position as far as tourism is concerned. It is known abroad, in the country it is known, it has become an example of how tourism is run in the country. With regard to infrastructure, with regard to the events, the spots, Bohol is leading the way. Of course, we need to do more. And that is where the partnership of the Department of Tourism and the Office of the Governor and the Bohol officials is very important. So we commit in behalf of our Secretary, Bernadette Romulo Buyan, to continue this good partnership, and we promise to take Bohol to new heights as far as the country is concerned and even abroad. So, di na ko magdugay, daghang kayong salamat nato, and a happy celebration of Sandugo Festival.
You're a member of various civil society organizations whose leadership and involvement has touched the lives of many. The President and CEO of Bohol People's Lumber Corporation, President of Billion Eats and Hotels Incorporated, the President of Tagbilaran Uptown Realty Corporation, the President of the Bohol Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Senior Leader of the Brotherhood of Christian Businessmen and Professionals, Trustee and Treasurer of the Philippine Gift of Life, Trustee and Treasurer of the Bohol Wisdom School, Trustee of San Pedro Caloocan Foundation, and Vice President and Executive Director of the Sandugo Foundation, the Governor's Awardee for Business, Engineer Albert M. Puy. For public service through radio broadcasting, Mr. Gilfredo I. Araneta. A radio broadcaster of long-standing and integrity whose initiative transformed local broadcast journalism into a potent instrument for public service. A broadcast icon and familiar voice in the local airwave. Program host of Inyong Alaga and DYRD Action Line. Program Director of Station DYRD, former President, Bohol Tri-Media Association, and currently is Executive Vice President. Also a former SP member of the Municipality of Dawis. That's the Governor's Awardee for Public Service through Broadview Broadcasting, Mr. Gilfredo I. Araneta. For social development, Father Florante S. Camacho, SVD, a priest and educator, church and school builder, and civil society leader who epitomizes the Boholano individual who works tirelessly for the welfare of the community. He served as president of such educational institutions as the University of San Carlos, Divine Word University of Tacloban, Divine Word College of Legazpi, Holy Name University, and Mater Dei College, Tubigon. He was once Provincial Superior of the SVD Manila Province and later as Vice Provincial Superior of the SVD Southern Province. Member, Board of Trustees, Colegio de San Agustin, Bacolod City. Chairman, Board of Incorporators, Mater Dei College, Tubigon. Member, Board of Consultors, Diocese of Tagbilaran. President, Board of Trustees, Philippine Tarsier Foundation, and Chairperson, Board of Trustees, Process Bohol Incorporated. He is the Governor's Awardee For Social Development, Father Florante Sanchez Camacho, SVD. For Music, Miss Maxilende B. Ganade. Teacher par excellence, whose passion and talent for music and the arts has enabled her fellow Boholanos to take greater pride in their heritage. Her love for music she inherited from her musically gifted parents. She earned her bachelor's degree in music from the College of the Holy Spirit in Manila and taught music, piano, and marimba at the Old Holy Spirit School here in Tagbilaran City. She is also a lyricist and composer, and in 1974 submitted a translation of the original English Bohol hymn composed by Agustino Ning Romea to Visayan in a province-wide competition. Her translation was deemed the best among the other entries that was recognized and adopted by the Provincial Board in Resolution number 151 dated September 13, 1974. She also composed the Carmen hymn. Here's Miss Maxilende P. Ganade, Governor's Awardee for Music. And now, the Governor's Awardee for Visual Arts, Mr. Julius Tonko. Mr. Julius Tonko. A young man who would not allow physical infirmity to limit his capability and who found new self-expression in the world of painting. He graduated with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation in 1995 and started working as boatswain in a longship that plied the Far East and Africa. He suffered a spinal cord injury in a diving accident in 2004, which caused him to be paralyzed from his shoulder down. Yet he discovered that despite his incapacity, he could manage to paint using his mouth, thus launching him to a career as a mouth painter. He has since been doing food painting, mostly Bohol landscapes, heritage and tourism sites and sceneries that have been lapped up by buyers here and abroad. Julius has currently been granted a scholarship by the Association of Mount and Food Painting Artists of the World, an organization with international membership. Ladies and gentlemen, the Governor's Awardee for Visual Arts, Mr. Julius Tonko.
Everyone, together with our awardees, please be here in front for our photo opportunity.
And here they are once again, our 5 Governor's Awardees for 2018. Let's give them a round of applause.
privilege on my part to welcome all of you in this celebration. Every year, we celebrate our Foundation Day, our birthday of the province of Bohol. Politically, Bohol was administered as a residencia of Cebu per history books. Unya, ako yun yung research before coming ani dini, it became a separate political-military province on July 22, 1854, together with Siquijor. Usa ang Siquijor na appeal sa Negros Oriental, dinhina sila sa Bohol. Gani na ay simbahan sa Siquijor, nga iyang address sa simbahan na apak ang nakatatak nga Bohol. A census in 1879 found Bohol with a population of 253,103 distributed among 34 municipalities sa atong tibuok lalawigan. The culture of the Boholanos was influenced by Spain and Mexico during colonization. Mainly traditional dances, music, dishes, and other aspects of the culture have considerable Hispanic influence. No? So, naigisulti sa atong pinulungan o sa atong mga libro, bisan sa elementary pata, ang hindi marunong lumingon sa kanyang pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa kanyang paroroonan. And that also inspires me to look into some materials that will tell us, this agyo na igikan ang Bohol. And let me share with you some of this morning. Bohol was first settled by the Iskaya tribe, who still inhabit in the islands today. Naana sila sa mountains of Duero, Gindulman, ana mga dapita. Their population also was absorbed into the Euronesian, Malayo-Polynesian people who later settled the island and formed majority of the population. The Austronesian people living in Bohol traded with other islands of the Philippines and as far as China and Borneo. The people of Bohol are said to be the descendants of a group of inhabitants who settled in the Philippines called Pintados or tattooed ones. Boholanos already had a culture of their own as evidenced by artifacts unearthed at Mansaksa, Tagbilaran, in Dawis, and in Panglao. Even the pre-Hispanic period, Bohol's first indigenous people settled in Anda Peninsula. That explains why we have the Lamanok Caves. Kaya tuwa pa kaadto, dili pa kompleto ang atong pagkabulanon, dili lang kay Chocolate Hills ang ngay bisitahon. Even our historic Bohol has many stories to tell. These people came from the northeast Mindanao, and these people were responsible for the Anda geographic petrographs, which are one of the most important indigenous rock written in the country. Around 12th century, a group of people from northern Mindanao settled in the strait between mainland Bohol and the island of Panglao. And those people came from a nation in northern Mindanao called Lutao, probably the animist kingdom of what will soon be Islamic Lanao. Those people established the Kidatuan kingdom of Dapitan in western Bohol. Because the true indigenous people of Bohol in the Anda Peninsula and nearby areas were not open to them, forcing them, therefore, to establish settlement in the western part of the island. They occupied both shores and the entire island of Panglao. Kidatuan was first built with hardwood on the soft seabed. It engaged in trade and nearby towns with also the Chinese merchants. Alcina tales about a rich nation he called Venice of the Visayas, pointing to the Kidatuan of the Pitan at the time. The legend tells of a princess named Bumbum Hamusamudnom, whose beauty caused her suitor, Datung Sumanga, to raid parts of southern China to win her heart. By 1564, before the full Spanish colonization agenda came to Bohol, the Kidatuan of the Pitan was at war with Sultanate of Ternate in Moluccos. At the time, Dapitan was ruled by two brothers named Dalisan and Pagbuaya. These Ternatians at the time were allied to the Portuguese. Dapitan was destroyed and Dato Dalisan was killed in the battle. His brother Dato Pagbuaya, together with his people, fled back to Mindanao and established a new Dapitan in the northeastern town of Zamboanga Peninsula. When the Spanish came, the people of Dapitan were influenced by Spain, conquest of the Sultanate of Ternate, and in Christian colonization of northern Mindanao. Bohol derived its name from Bohol or Bohol. The island was the seat of the first international treaty of friendship between the native Dato Sicatuna and the Spanish conquistador Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. And that was on March 16, 1565. So this brings us to our celebration this month of San Dugo. And as we celebrate San Dugo, we also highlight heritage preservation, cultural aspects of Bohol's life, which actually speaks of what we are as a people today. Looking back, mura tagatanaw sa unahan, but at the same time, we look back first, aron nga makapanukat na sa takaron o asa tapaingon after the developments that we have achieved so far, tracing our history, preserving our culture and heritage, and at the same time, putting our plans in place, be faithful to our plans, and make Bohol the greatest province that we can make, because Boholanos are proud of being Boholanos, and we all love the province of Bohol. Pagpakan na to ang atong lalawigan kunanon. Today, let me also tell you that I can recall the question being asked last night in the beauty pageant of Miss Bohol. The question was very simple. It asked, and our Miss Bohol is here, in your own personal assessment, have we as a province recovered after the 2.3 magnitude earthquake? And all the 5 finalists answered almost the same way with each other. If I ask you, therefore, today, just say yes or no. Have we as a province recovered after the 2.3 magnitude earthquake of 2013? Yes or no? Yes. A resounding yes. The same answers given by the 5 finalists na atong gitawag kong Miss Bohol competition. Pakpakan nato sila. Of course, we have seen the positive changes. As we trace history, as we stand at the vantage point today of the past, and as we look forward to the future, we all see the positive changes. Nakita ba nato ang mga kausbanan? Positive changes. Why? When you say kausaban, it has to be either positive for the better or kausaban na hinatras for the worse. As far as where we are today as a province, are we seeing positive changes of development? Yes or no? Yes. And finally, are we as a Boholano people committed in our own unified way to move on and bring Bohol towards higher levels of growth and success? Are we passionate enough to move together in unity and in unison to achieve greater heights for Bohol and our people? Yes or no? Yes. With those answers, the reason why we have invited our guests today is because they will be part of the next chapter's journey of the province of Bohol. In our development initiatives to make Bohol a prime eco-cultural tourism destination, a strong, balanced agri-industrial province, a province with strong programs in education and healthcare, and a province that has put in information technology being a driver of the economy of our province and the country, and our development trusts always putting in place a centerpiece, preservation of the environment for sustainable development. If we see this vision clearly today, and we are willing to sacrifice and protect Bohol from whatever challenges, no earthquake and no harassment can change our course for development, because we have, as a people, collectively defined our own direction kung asa ta gusto nga moabot ang kalambuan sa lalawigan sa Bohol. This to me is the most significant reason why, as Boholanos, we should celebrate every Bohol Day, because this is an opportunity to remind ourselves of provincial unity, love of province, love of country, and our unity as a people being a strong and essential ingredient of that progress and development. So today, I am happy that Congressman Nograles is with us, because as we move up, all the time, we look at the national leadership and the national government to be always there. We would not reach this far in our recovery as a province after the great earthquake without the national government holding our hands along the way. But of course, human as we are, we rely on each other, inspired by our own commitment and passion, but we should also be reminded by the sermon and the homily of our dear Bishop Abetoy this morning. We would never forget that there is a God that guides us along the way. And we always look at with great caution that when there is development, when there are more people because of the new airport, when there are more people traveling to Bohol because of our nice ports and nice facilities, our access areas, our accommodations, our different attractions and activities in Bohol that invites millions of people to our island, we should all be cautious and aware of the fact that there will be threats to the environment that we should take care of, that there may be threats to peace and security, and even threats to our own values and traditions as a people. We should never, ever attempt to copy what other places want to become. We want to preserve Bohol, protect Bohol, love Bohol. Dagan kayo salamat, maayong buntag, padayon Bohol, padayon Bulanon. Thank you.
Madjong Buntag, atong tanan. Atong gihangyo ang atong tagduma sa atong programa nga sa dili pa ko mohimo sa tahas nga gihatag nila kanako karong buntaga ug mao kana ang pag-introduce sa atong keynote speaker atol aning atong selebrasyon sa atong ika-164th Foundation Day of our dear beloved province of Bohol. Atong giinan ang atong mga tagdumala nga siguroon atong na nakakaon ning atong mga audience nga niya dinhi para makapaminaw gusto. Una na atong gihimo, ipakita yun mo atong kalamay dance. Para busog mo sa kalamay. So, karon nga nakakita ko sa kalamay dance, ika sa hot na sigurado ko kung nila nakabusog-busog kasi ko. Ha? Diba? Ayaw mo kagong kay kasabot ka ni Gobernador Chato na immediately after the program kung ginang Gobernador na papanintuhon na ito ni sila tanan. O, una nga, naamoy paniunto, pero siguro mo ba dyan? Mag-aison kung ano, tomorrow, we will have the opening of the third regular session of the 17th Congress. And during that occasion, tomorrow, we will hear the State of the Nation address to be made by our beloved President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Mauni ang iyang ikatulo na SONA under his governance. Una nga, kung maghiskot kita o mga imbitaron nga mga bisita, bisang asang suok sa Pilipinas, maghiskot kita o member of the cabinet, o kaha member of the Senate, o kaha member of the House of Representatives, it would be very difficult for us to get confirmation if the occasion falls the day before the SONA. And the reason for that, because almost everybody will be in Manila. And most likely that is the reason why I don't see my colleagues here. But in the case of Congressman Arthur Yap, he is in Taipei for an official business and he'll be arriving today in Manila. Pero, wingon ko, kakitang mga Bulanon, swerte. It's a lucky day for us here in Bohol. Because we have here with us somebody. And he is just not anybody. He is one of the most powerful member of the House of Representatives. Why? Because he chairs the most powerful committee in the House of Representatives, and that is the Committee on Appropriations. Una nga, wa ko magduha-duha o wa ko matingala nga kini siya ming dawat sa imbitasyon sa atong halangdong gobernador nga moanhi dinhi on the occasion of our celebration of Bohol Day. Kay imong tan-awon kanang iyang ngalan Carlo Alexi B. Nograles. Kanang iyang middle initial na B, letter B. Pasabot niya na Boholano. Boholano. He has a soft spot for us Boholanos. And why do I say so? Because a lot of his constituencies, mga constituents niya, sa iyang distrito sa Dakbayan sa Davao are our brothers and sisters na mga Bulanon. Wala hatakan na ito masipag-pakpak ang ating mga pinasimulan natin. My friends, under the 17th Congress, daghan nga mga landmark legislations have been passed
and enacted into law. If I may cite some, apil na niini ang balaod na nagahatag o free tuition, including free payment from miscellaneous fees of all college students enrolled in all state colleges and universities. I tell you, that piece of legislation is a game changer. Is a game changer to each and every Filipino youth. Kaya sayot ta na by acquiring tertiary education, which before a lot of our young people in this country were not given the privilege to be able to access tungkol sa kawan o kapiti, now it will be a thing of the past. Not only that, another piece of legislation that was enacted into law under the present Congress, kanang gahatag of free irrigation sa ato nga mga mag-uuma. That is very, very important. And one of the congressmen that was responsible in pushing for its passage is also a Boholano, who worked hand in hand with our distinguished keynote speaker this morning. Niya usap nato din sa atong kauban, karubutaga, our brothers and sisters, our men in uniform, atong mga kasundaluhan, atong mga pulis, they are also beneficiaries of another important legislation na kahatag o dakong uminto sa ilang nga sweldo aron sila ma-inspire sa ilang pagpanarbaho sa pag-alagad sa atong mga katawhan. If I have to cite the other laws that the present Congress was able to pass and legislate, mura o taas-taas yung panahon ng akong ikinhanan niya na. Pero nga naman ako gihisgutan Hisgutan ako tungod kay nahimo ni tungod sa dakong tabang o panimbaso o panimuha sa among usa ka kauban nga niya karon sa atong kautubangan. Umaw na si Congressman Carlo Alexi Boholano Nograles. Wala pa ni siya maningkamot, manimbaso nga mangita o pondo, dili nato ma-implementar kining maong programahan. Nga magkahatag o dakong tabang sa ato nga mga estudyante nga enrolled in state colleges and universities, sa ato mga mag-uuma, sa ato mga kapulisan o ato mga kasundaluhan uban pa. Muna nga ako, I am very proud to have been given this task to introduce him before you. Because I am very privileged na ako witness sa competence and industry of this person. He being my classmate and batchmate in the House of Representatives. Kauban mi in the 15th Congress, kauban mi in the 16th Congress, and now kauban gyapon mi in the 17th Congress. And I have worked closely with him. Una, ang wingon ko nga saksi ko unsa kaligdong o kamaylaki ini si Congressman Carlo Alexi Nograles. Because during the 15th Congress, when I was given the privilege to chair the Committee on Human Rights, he was my vice chairman. And so, I was able to witness unsa kini siya kaantigo, unsa ang iyang dedication sa iyang pagpangalaga, ug tungod niya na ako mamingaw kay naa naman mayroon sa among ikatulo o katapusang termino isip congressman kung kini siya muundag o galing sa pagpangalagad sa atong mga katawhan. Labi na kay siya nagikan sa Mindanao, labi na kay nagikan siya sa Davao, ug tungod niya na expose siya sa ato nga mga kaigsuunan nga naa sa mga probinsya. Muna nga if ever there is a person that needs to continue serving the Filipino people easily usako sa daghan akong mga kaubanan nga mga congressman nga moingon nga kini si Carlo Alexi Boholano Nograles angay ni siya nga mopadayon sa pagtalagad o mao ka na hinungdan nga ugali mo consider kini siya sa pagdagan isip senador sa Republika sa Pilipinas. I will be behind him 100% in helping him continue serving the nation. And so, without any further delay, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Boholanos, it is with the pride and honor I give you Carlo Alexi Boholano Nograles.
Daghang kay salamat sa akong chairman. Chairman ako ni kay primero na akong lingkod sa Kongreso. First term na ako sa Congress. Mao gyud kini ang pinakauna na akong chairman. Chairman namo sa Committee on Human Rights. Ako ang nahimong iyang vice chairman. So sa way topic, chairman, salamat kayo sa imong mura nag-endorse naman to. Endorsement ug tungod sa imong nindot gwapo ug maka-inspire nga introduction kanako, tugangan nato ang budget para sa Bohol. Congressman Rene Campagos, atong palakpakan. Salamat kayo, boss. Chairman ako sa Committee on Human Rights. Sunod na himong chairman sa Committee on Tourism ug karon chairman sa Committee on Agrarian Reform. Palakpakan nato. Ang sunod nato i-greet siyempre ang pinakaamahan nato ug kini siya kauban sa akong amahan kay adto sa Kongreso. Kay akong papa sa mga wala pa nakaila, akong papa si kanhing Speaker, former Speaker Prospero Boy Nograles sa Davao City. So, classmate ni sila sa una sa Kongreso ug karon amahan sa lalawigan sa Bohol, amahan sa Bohol Island State University, amahan sa Special Program for Employment of Students or SPES o labaw sa tanan, amahan sa Biblia, sa Philippine Tourism, the Tourism Act of the Philippines, atong ipasigarbo, Governor Edgar Chato. Mauning lisod kung last kang speaker. Kaya kung last kang speaker, mga tao, tanaw ni mo niya, moingon taas-taas pa ba ng istorya kay gutom namin. Kunya, ang lisod ani kay bisita magod ko. So, mugreet na lang po ko. Kay basi manlugod ng uban, kung dili na ako mugreet nila, so kabuti na lang po kong i-greet sila. Bisan, balik-balik na ng greeting. So, siyempre, ang atong PC Gobernador, the Honorable Dionisio Balite, Vice, pagpak ng kasog kasi taon na bitaw na pagkumanani. Ang tanan nato mga members sa Saguniang Panlalawigan, mga board members nato, palapakan nato, salamat kayo. Ang atong Postmaster General and CEO sa Philippine Postal Corporation nga bulanon apan silingan namo sa Davao City, constituent nako sa Davao City ug tingali botante nako ug nibutar kanako sa tulog ka eleksyon while lain si Honorable Joel Otara. Of course, ang atong host city, Tagbilaran City Mayor John Gisnel Yap. Apil ang atong mga city officials and employees, Mayor Alan Ray Piezas, ang LNP Bohol President, ug tanan atong mga municipal mayors, municipal vice mayors, ug mga city councilors, palakpakan nato silang tanan. Ug ang pinakasentro aning atong isaulog karong adlaw, ang Bohol Day Awardees for 2018. Engineer Albert Uy, Mr. Chofredo Araneta, Reverend Father Florante Camacho, Miss Maxine D. Ganarte, and Mr. Julius Toco. Palagpakan natin sila. Sa tanang mga provincial government heads sa Bohol Province, ang mga empleyado headed by Provincial Administrator Alfonso Damalerio II, ang tanan nato mga heads and employees of the national government agencies, ang kung kinsa man mo na adiri, mag-budget hearing na ta sa Congress, hapit na, led by Regional Director Shah Tamano, akong branch sa fraternity, palagpakan na to. To all of the various heads and employees of the civil society organizations, NGOs, business sectors, ug agadim, ang tanang mga naa sa religious sectors, mga kaigsunan nato sa media, mga estudyante, mga guests, of course, palakpakan nato si Miss Bohol, ang mutya nato sa Bohol, o tanang mga nanaog kagabi, and of course, ang atong MC na daang Miss Bohol sa ang iyan po sa pangalan kay Queenie, pangreyna yun, o kanatong tanan, may buntag pag-usap. Good morning, and mabuhay ang Republic of Bohol. Mabuhay ang Republic of Bohol. Dito magod sa Davao, ang tawag namo sa mga Bulanon, mga taga-Republic of Bohol. Sa tinuod lang. Kaya dito, actually, tinuod tong sulti ni Kong Rene. Daghan kayo ng Bulanon dito sa Davao. Daghan ng mga Bulanon, ganit na ay usa ka lugar sa Davao ang pangalan New Corelia. New Corelia, Davao. Kaya gikan tingali sa taga Corelia, Bohol. Sa Davao City, ilabi na sa among distrito, daghan ning Bulanon dito. Hasta mga leaders na po sa politika, mga Bulanon, ay may mga gobernador na Bulanon, naming mga leaders sa matag mga bayan, Bulanon, ang mga leaders na po sa mga barangay, mga Bulanon, mga kapitan na po, mga kagawad, puros mga Bulanon. Galing sulti ni Bishop Uy, kaninang buntag dito siyang wali, ingon pa siya, kung makakita ganit ka og kapilya, bisan asang dapit dinhi sa ato ang nasod, sigurado ang ulo dira Bulanon. Sa Davao City, sa akong distrito, anak po. Halos tanang mga lideres sa tanan namong mga GKK sa akong distrito, puros mga Bulanon. So, yun na kadaghan ang mga Bulanon. Mga nang mag-uol galing ko, inig-abot sa bulan sa Mayo. Kunya, pastilan, mawayan ang bulan sa eleksyon. Nya, tanan ako mga leaders, puros mga Bulanon. So, pag-abot niya ng doon na eleksyon, mga wala silang tanan, mawatan kong leader pag-abot sa eleksyon. Kaya ang tanan, itampong na diri sa Bohol, kay mamista. Nya, matingala ko, pag-abot niya ay sa bulan sa July, patugra, nabisan sa bulan sa July, mga wala po ng mga Bulanon dito sa Mua. Kaya baya, 1-month celebration po, gikan sa Sanduko, hantod sa aning commemoration sa Bohol Day. Ang tanang mga Bulanon na adiri. So, palakpakan na to ang mga Bulanon nga Lord na rin kaayo sa probinsya sa Bohol. Pero, ngayon na sila, atong itawag man ng Republic of Bohol. Kay matod pa ni Bishop, Republic of Bohol, kay bisan asang dapit sa kalibutan, ingon pa ni Bishop, bisan asang dapit sa universo na ay Bulanon. Mao nang ingon na to, na kining Republic of the Philippines, dili siya Republic of the Philippines, kundi Republic of Bohol siya. So, congratulations kaninyo sa nagmalampusong na pagsaulog sa inyong Bohol Day, Bohol Month, tingali. Kaya daghan ang mga accomplishments ninyo. Kung isgutan nato ning Bohol, parehas namon sa Davao City, dugay na natong pangandoy kini na gani mo nang nigawa sa mga balita na maghimo na lang og Republic of Bohol kay usahay lagi masuya ta kay usahay dili nato makita na dunay yoy pagtutok pag-alaga kanato gikan sa kauluhang Maynila. Manang parehas ta Bohol, Davao anang atong debate anong dili man kaayo ta ginatagaan o maayong pagtagad gikan sa kauluhan. So naghimo na lang tag kaugalingon natong mga kalihukan para maserbisyuhan ang atong mga katawhan. Dili nagpuyo sa Bohol o kami sa Davao City. Mao na ang challenge na ginako sa inyo ha. Sige, padayon mo. Himo na mo kaugalin yung Republic of Bohol. Total, namoy kaugalin yung flag. Namoy kaugalin yung hymn. Namoy kaugalin yung postal stamp. Di pwede na mo maghimong Republic of Bohol. Una-una mo, sunod na lang may taga Davao. Total, mas magulang man mo na mo o 100 years. 164 kami, or magpa-64 kami, or 64 kami. So, mas maguwang mo, una-una na lang mo, una mo, sunod lang mo. Actually, kay daghang mga pulanon sa Davao City, labi na. Pagka hitabo sa Takong Lino, itong 2013, 2013, daghan yung mga nag-uol. Ang Davao City was one of the first na mitabang diri sa Bohol. Kaya daghan tang mga pulanon na mga kaigsunan. So, and of course, at that time, ang mayor na mo that time was Mayor Rudy Duterte. The vice pa siya, Mayor si Sara na Mayor si Rudy Duterte. So, doon ginawa mo kasing-kasing. Pero, goal made that time, 2013, pero fast forward, karong adlaw, sulta lang po ninyo na kami sa taga-Davao, mga taga-Davao, believe kayo me sa resiliency sa taga-Bohol. Kay ikan dito, kaliman ka, 7.2 magnitude earthquake, igo ang Bohol. Daghan ang nag-uol, daghan mga naitabo, mga nawatan ng pamilya, nawatan ng balay, nawatan ng mga propiedad. Pero pisan pa man, mauna ang naitabo sa Bohol. Tanawa ang Bohol karon. Tungod sa inyong pagkayusa, tungod sa inyong pagtinabangay, tungod sa kusog ninyong pag-ampo o pagtuo sa labawang magagahong, Bohol has now become one of the best tourism spots of Davao City and one of the most developed areas in the entire country. Gikan atong pagkahitabo sa Takong Linog sa Bohol, Bohol has earned back to back seal of good local governance. Aging pagtuo o paghatag o pasidungog sa nahimo ninyo sa inyong provincial government. Most business-friendly province award. Pakpakan na itong Bohol. The award-winning Bohol Employment and Placement Office na awardan kamo sa anti-human trafficking na kalihukan gikan sa Bohol Employment and Placement Office. Palakpakan na to ang probinsya sa Bohol. Kung labaw sa tanan, top performing provincial LGU when it comes to the increased budget to health gikan sa LGU sa province of Bohol. Palakpakan na to. Kung tungod kini sa atong mga leaders, tungod kini sa atong mga constituents sa Bohol. Aging balos, kami sa nasyonal na paghamana, ilabi na sa budget committee nga akong ipanguluhan. Ang pinakamaayong pagbalos namo aron mas muuswag pa umapadayon ang may paglambok nining inyong probinsya sa Bohol is pinaagi sa mga programa, proyekto, palaod o budget nga additional na pwede natong ipukpok o maayo o insakto dito sa inyong probinsya. Karon, tugutin na lang po ko nga akong sundugon ang acronym sa battle cry na gihimo sa probinsya sa Bohol. Aging guiding star nato or guiding principle nato kung unsaon pa nato ang pagpalambok nining atong mahal o gimahal natong probinsya. Ampun na akong ipasabot ang acronym ni Governor Chato na Inspired Hit It. Bisan ako, nakaibalo ko. Kay Bulanon lagi daw kuno. Matod pa rin. Sa Inspired Hit It, gusto na akong gamito ning acronym para ipabalita sa inyo ha, kung unsa ang among ginahimo sa Kongreso aron madugangan ug matabangan kining tanang mga advokasya na inyo nang nasugdan dinhi sa Bohol. Una sa tanan, sa Inspired Hit It, ang pinakauna diha mao ang infrastructure. Sama sa akong giningon, magsugod na ang budget hearing namo sa Kongreso for 2019. And sama sa akong giningon, kung sa may ihumhom kanako ni Congressman Rene Lerumpagos nga mga infrastructure needs para sa Bohol o ni Governor Chato, automatic i-approve dahil nato na siya sa budget. Pero gawas niya na doon pa'y mga big infrastructure ticket items nga gi-aprobahan sa NEDA nga suportahan namo ug maayo dinhi sa national budget. Una na diha ang atong dugay nga gipangandoy na 124 billion Cebu-Bohol Link Bridge. The 96 billion peso Bohol-Leyte Link Bridge. The 4.1 billion Bohol Northeast Basin Multipurpose Dam Project. And of course, ang dugay na natong gihulat kung kanus ang moapre the 4 billion forthcoming new Panglao Bohol Airport. Pag-abot sa social, sa S, gusto na akong paibalo sa inyo ha, na pag-ulamang gipirmahan ni President Duterte o isip chairman sa Committee on the Budget, amuhang puntuhan kini for 2019 ang expanded National School Feeding Program. Pinaagi sa aning palaot ang atong mga undernourished nga mga kabataan nga nag-eskwela sa grades K to grade 6 sa tanang pampublikong tulungan labi na din sa Bohol, tagaan og minimum 120 school feeding days sa matag elementary school dinhi sa inyong probinsya. Gawas niya na, bisan ang kadto mga bata na nag-eskwela sa mga daycare centers, ilawog sa pagdumala sa DSWD, tagaan po nato og libreng pakaon ang mga bata nga nag-eskwela dito. Gawas niya na, ang mga bata na nag-edad og age 3 years old to 5 years old na wala pa madawat sa daycare centers, tagaan po nato og libreng milk feeding program pinaagi sa ato National School Feeding Program na palaon. Kaduha sa social, aging pagtabang sa Bohol Province ang pagdugang sa budget para sa social pension for indigent senior citizens. Kay dugay na namong natungog kining balik-balik nga reklamo nga ingon sa mga senior citizen ngano ipilit lang daw kuno ang mga senior citizen na tagaan sa social pension sa DSWD. Ang tubag tira tungod kay ang budget manggod sa kaniadtong mga administration limitado lamang ang budget na gihatag. Ug tungod kay limitado lamang ang budget na gihatag, kato lamang mga senior citizens na nag-edad og 70 years old pataas nga pobre, mao lang to ang napagtagaan sa DSWD. Ang target namo ilawom sa pagdumala sa administrasyon ni President Duterte na bisan gikan dito sa 60 years old pataas, mao ka na ang dapat tagaan sa social pension for indigent gikan sa pondo sa DSWD. Pagkabot sa peace and order, ang P, tipay kong iadili ang atong mga kapulisan, ang atong mga kasundaluan. Kay baya, kita ang naghimo og paagi nga maduble ang sweldo sa mga military o mga pulis. Hinaot paunta nga bisan maduble ang sweldo sa pulis o military, dili mga duble ang inyong mga asawa. Pero ang sunod nato ani dugangan pud nato no, in fairness, ang pension sa mga retiradong pulis o military. Mauna siya ang next project nato. Importante kayo kini kay President Duterte kay baya kini sila ang atong ginasaligan sa crime, sa anti-drug, sa anti-crime nato ug bisan katong sa threat sa ISIS kaniadto ang atong mga military ang mo'y kalikuan. Niya nagsama-sama na mga teachers diyan sa likod kaya pangutanan nila kanusa na pod ang sweldo additional namo, sir. Hulat lang mo kay promise ni President Duterte o isip chairman sa Committee on Appropriations sa budget, ang sunod na po ani kay human na ang military police, ang atong mga teachers o apil ang uban pa nato mga kawani sa gobyerno, apil mo ka na. Ani manggunan siya. Siyempre, una naman ang police, military kay sugot ni Pangulo. Dili na punta sa dili military o pulis, daghan man mo, pero naapatay salary standardization law na kutob sa hangtod 2019. Pero ang promise nato, dili nato putlon ang increase sa sweldo sa 2019. Ipadayon nato ang increase sa sweldo after sa 2019, ipadayon ang increase nato sweldo sa atong mga government officials and employees. Sa interconnectivity, sayon mo DICT, usa ka government agency na siya na dapat nagtutok aning information and communications technology. Ang promise lang nato diri sa Bohol, ipa-prioritize nato ang probinsya sa Bohol dito sa kinatuso nato nga programa na free Wi-Fi in all public places. Unahon nato ang probinsya ng Bohol. Sa letter R, taas-taas pa ni mga usa ka oras pa ni sige lang, report lang po na ako. State of the Nation, si Pangulong Duterte, mag-State of the Nation po ko, kunuhay. Reforms, letter R. Sa reforms, put na akong paibalo sa inyo ha, na pirma na lamang ni Presidente ang kulang. Kung iyan na ning pirmahan, i-roll out tayo na mo, gani for 2019, unahan ako ang Republic of Bohol. Kining libreng national ID for all Filipinos. Tagaan o libreng national ID ang tanang mga Pilipino gikan 18 years old pataas. Unahon nato ang mga pulanon tagaan o ID. Pero ang butang nato sa ID, kana ng usang Republic of the Philippines. Ayaw pa ng Republic of Bohol. Sa equitable economic growth and environment, of course, sa magyutan, importante ka nato. Ang advantage sa Bohol, mao ni ang pasigarbo ninyo. Pasigarbo nato sa tanan. Ang ubang manggod, di na ko magsulti unsay probinsya, no? Unsay syudad. Ang ubang mga syudad, mga probinsya, nagka-develop lagi. Nagwapoy ng ekonomiya, daghang negosyo, daghang investor. Pero kung saan man, kaya ang problema ana nila, number 1, traffic. No? Number 2, pollution. So, ang pasigaron nato diri sa Bohol is maayo ug gwapo ang atong development diri kay gisabay nato ang economic development and environmental protection. Mao na siya ang distinct advantage ng province of Bohol. Mao na ang ating pasigaron. Sa disaster risk reduction, kini gwapo ni kay dili tanan nakasayitan. Wa pa masayitan. Sa disaster risk reduction, nahimong inspirasyon po sa mga ang experience sa Bohol. Sa electric co-ops pa, electric cooperatives. Di ba electric cooperatives? Electric co-ops man mo din, no? Nani electric co-ops. Ang problema sa electric co-ops, ang problema sa electric co-ops, okay. Pag maagian o kalamidad, ang usa ka lugar nga sakop sa electric co-op, mga tumba ang linya sa kuryente, mga poste, mga tumba, maputol ang kuryente. Brown out. Kay kalamidad lagi, typhoon, linog, sa padiyak. Siya'y may tabo. Siyempre, patindog kung balik ang poste. I-connect balik ang kuryente. Pangutana, kinsay singlon ana sa electric co-op. Paggasto anang electric co-op sa pagbalik ug taon sa poste o pag-connect na po sa kuryente, kinsay paningnon sa electric co-op? Kinsa? Ang co-op members. Kamo. Dili man ato ng sala. Kagiyat at kalamidad, nagkalinog, nagka-typhoon, igo ng tanan. Pero ang burden maadto sa co-op members. Ang gihimo na mo sa Kongreso karon, pasado na sa Congress, ako na po'y budget ani, ipasar na mo ang Electric Cooperative Emergency and Resiliency Fund. Kana nga pundohan na mo og 750 million pesos as initial funding kay aron sa sunod, simba ko lang, nga kalamidad nga moagi. O mga tumba na po ang linya sa kuryente, kunya itaod o balik na siya, dili na paningnon ang mga miyembro sa cooperative din hinakwaon sa Emergency and Resiliency Fund nato para di na mabutatan ang atong mga co-operators. Sa health, botang po na kong paibalo sa inyo nahapit na mamahimong balaod ang Universal Healthcare Program. Kung kini siya, mapirmahan ni President Duterte, 100% tanang mga Filipino families makover sa libreng PhilHealth, hilabi na ang mga kabus natong pamilya ma-under na sa PhilHealth program. Sa education, maayo kay ni adinhi ang amahan sa Bohol Island State University. Bot lang na ako, i-assure ka mong tanan na naminaw karon na sa 2019, pareha sa 2018, hantod sa hantod, magpadayon o magpabilin ang libreng tuition and libreng miscellaneous fees sa Bohol Island State University o bisan asang State University din Lasso. O aging pagsuporta sa Bohol Island State University kung sa may mga additional buildings, classrooms, fasilidades na kinihanglan sa Bohol Island State University, suportahan nato maayo pinaagi sa 2019 national budget nato. Kapit na, agriculture. Sala pang good ni Governor Chato kay taas na iyang acronym. Agriculture. Kung lang po na akong paibulo sa inyo 2017 among isugdan kini. 2018 ipadayon na mo nahimo pagyud nga balaod. Padayon, pabilin ang free irrigation para sa mga gagmay nato mga maguguma. Hilapin na ang tua sa mga pasakan. So pinaagi sa programa sa libreng irigasyon, kung ikaw gagmay maguguma na imong farm holding, ang farm holding nimo, kuto 8 ka hektarya paubos. Libre ang imong irrigation service fees sa niya. Dili nimo kinahanglan bayaran, kay gobyerno na ang magbayad. Gawas niya na kung unsa pay napili nimong utang nga past due sa niya, wipe out, purado na pinaagi sa atong programa. Gobyerno ang magbayad. Pero unsaon man na kung walay irrigation facilities. Busa, karong 2019, ang programming namin, ang programa namo para sa irigasyon, 70% sa budget sa NIA or National Irrigation Administration paingon dito sa mga new irrigation facilities, 30% para sa repair and rehab. Para sa nanang pamaagi, mas daghang irrigation facilities, mas spread out dinhi sa Bohol. Tourism, of course, si Governor Chato, si Congressman Relampagos, mao man nila ng ilang expertise, nayaman din si Tourism Regional Director Tamano. Siguro ang ikasulti na ko ana, roads leading to tourism areas will get top priority in the 2019 budget, especially here in the island of Bohol. And of course, lastly, sa information technology. Ngayon, kaya excited ta kayo nga ma-upgrade na ang new Panglao Airport. Kay oras na maabrihan na nato ang new Panglao Airport, katong daan natong airport will be the next IT hub of the Republic of Bohol. And if that happens and materializes, you can count on national government support. Kung sa may suporta na kinihanan ninyo para pauswagon yun nato katong konsepto na maghimo tag IT hub, no, dito sa old airport sa Bohol, suportahan yun nato kung maayo ko. So, believe kayo ko sa vision, ana, and if you start doing that, kami mga sa Davao, we're also pushing ang IT. Daghan ng mga call centers dito, daghan sa atong mga kabataan nakatrabaho tungod anang call centers. But ang ako lang ani, basi kung inyong aprihan ang inyong IT hub, basi mabali ang equation. Ang mga taga-Davao na hinuman ang buwan to Bohol, kung yung mga ano sa Davao, mga wala, mga ulit sila, mawala kung leader ko. Pero sige lang, anyway, I think we have a growing population, we have a very young population, and there's so much potential for growth and development in Bohol if it is done properly. Mao ni ang laban na to. No? Kamo sa Republic of Bohol, kami sa Republic of Davao, mao ni ang laban na to. Ipaglaban na to na kitang tanan, magkayusa, magpinabangay, aron mapalambot natong atong area. So yung gawas ni mga ungiho, mga istorya about federalism, that's what federalism really is all about. Kay ang ibog lagi na the unjustness of the situation. Na kamo tourism, kami agriculture, kami tourism, daghan ta mga revenues. Ang tanan natong kitaon sa atong area, hatag sa nasyonal. Niya, hulang lang punta tilang ibalik kanato, ikan sa nasyonal na pagamhanan. May na lang atong presidente, taga Mindanao, Bulacan man sab. So, ang iyang bias, paingon sa mga probinsya, sa mga lalawigan. Mao nang sakto. Kay para kanato, kitang tanan, niya dinhi. Nagtuog yun ta, nga kung gusto natong palambuon ang atong nasod, unahon natong palambuon ang matag probinsya. Mauna ang number 1. Unahon nato ang mga lalawigan. Unahon nato ang naa sa gawas sa kauluhan. Kung anong pamaagi, kung mas paspas ang paglambo sa Bohol, mas paspas ang paglambo sa Davao, mas paspas ang paglambo sa ubang mga region, lagmit, paspas po ang paglambo sa intiro nasod. So, aging panapos na ko, gusto lang akong ihatag ang akong assurance kaninyo as chairman of the committee on the budget. Kay budget lamang yun ang akong hinaiskutan yung dili mawala sa Pasig ang Republic of Bohol. Daghang salamat, mabuhay ang Boholanon, mabuhay kitang tanan. Happy Bohol Day!
This is a clap for our guest speaker and heartfelt recognition and his wholehearted support in pursuing the development initiatives in our province of Bohol. How about we give our guest speaker another round of applause? We are also giving him a book entitled The Bohol We Love, written by Filipino at a Boholano, of course. Thank you so much. Musamot na yun og kabulanon si Congressman. Dugay-dugay niyang basa-basa sa mga libro. So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I have here the lineup of activities for today.